Hey everybody! I wanted to show you the brand new Fun Fur yarn, I guess, that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I got this new tin. I was looking for this one. I have the one that says the French words, but I wanted this one as well. I was asked a question on one of my videos the other day if I crochet, and the answer is yes. So I wanted to show you some of the things I made for my kids. Um, a couple of them, I will just tell you right now, I can't remember if I made these or if my sister did. This is an Australian brain sucker. I think I did not make this one because I think the one I made was more like pink and brown tones and it didn't have eyes on it. But supposedly this is supposed to sit on your head and suck your brain. She thought it was cute. She made one for her son and then made one for my kid. I think this was from her. But I know how to make them. And I believe she also made these little finger puppets. These little, what are they, squids or octopus? 1, 2, 3. They have 8 tentacles. Anyway. So these were, I think she used them as prizes for a birthday party or something, and my kids won them. I don't remember. I made this lizard. This piece is coming out of him. I've never made a lizard before. I didn't use a pattern. I just was trying to make something, and it kind of flopped. I didn't give him a mouth or a tongue or cute eyes or anything. I just stuffed him. My kids said they liked him as was, so I just left him. That kind of went nowhere. I have a whole box of really nice things I've made, like purses and stuff that I've never really finished. And I also, over the years, have made a lot of play food. I've made mushrooms, gourds, strawberries, eggs, pears, cupcakes, and carrots. And this is the only one I could find. Anything smaller than this, or about that size, that's like egg or ball shaped, this kitty right here, Matthias, he will claim them and he will carry them around and hide them in different places in the house, and I think he has a stash under the stairs. This was supposed to be an octopus. I really like the yarn for this, and I've made a couple fish and other things out of this. But I never made like a face on it or anything. It was supposed to look really friendly and cute. I never made a face on it. Kind of like how its little tentacles curl up. This one I didn't crochet, but I made this with a nifty knitter loom. This hat fits dolls. It stretches out a little bit. And it also fits Webkinz stuffed animals. So my kids use that for their stuffed animals. Made a couple of blankets or like a cover, like a sleeping bag type thing for the stuffed animals. Just to practice my lines and trying to get them really nice and even. All of this is made with Red Heart yarn, by the way. So I made those two. I have other yarn. I like to use the sugar and cream, the cotton stuff. But I like to make purses out of that. And the problem is that fades a lot. I've made a whole bunch of phone cases for my Samsung phone before I got my LG. I was always making phone cases and then losing them, so I had to make another one. I can make a phone case in half an hour. This purse, let's move some of this stuff here. I'd love to know, by the way, how many of you crochet or knit or sew or embroider, or what your craft is, if you haven't made videos about it, but you still have a craft, I'm sure, and skills. This was going to be, I think I asked my son what colors he liked, and he said orange, and he said brown, and I think he just named off a few colors. I wasn't going for rainbow by any means, and this is not rainbow. It looks sort of like I may be guessing the wrong culture here. So I hope I don't put myself in any trouble, but it sort of looks like something like Peruvian or Aztec maybe. I don't know if that's the right word for the coloring or whatever. It's probably not even the right group of people I'm picturing. But I thought this was really pretty, and I was trying to learn the tapestry technique. I don't even know if I did it right. I don't know what stitch that is, because usually when I crochet, I just pick it up and start doing stitches, and I don't know what they are. But this shoulder bag, my son has put books in it, and stuffed animals, and treasures, And he has even used it to collect eggs at Easter time. So that bag is well loved. And even more well loved is this one. Looks kind of like blue camouflage. My son really likes this a lot. He's used it a lot. He hasn't used it much lately, but I do believe it went to one scout camp retreat. I like the pattern, how it turned out like that. And then it's weird. I don't know if I changed. I don't think I changed stitches. I can't really tell. But it's weird how it changed up at the top. Maybe I ran out of one skein or something and started over, and this is what happened. Because I didn't change the colors like that on purpose. That's what happened. That's just how it came out as I was making it. But he loves this, and it has seen better days. Does anyone know if you can wash Red Heart yarn or how to clean it? Can I dry clean it? What can I do? Because I would love to keep the quality of the stitches and not compromise like the look, but I'd love to clean this bag. He calls it his satchel. And then the last thing the last thing I have to show you that I made were these two snakes. They're sort of like the kind that you could put in front of a weather sock or something. I don't know. No, I think weather sock is for airports, right? Anyway, I think this is like a thing where you could put it in front of the door to keep out some of the cold weather. So I just knitted in a round. I think that's what, not knitted, crocheted in a round. And then I stuffed it as I went. So I made his little pointy tail. And I never graduated to putting eyes on this guy or a tongue. This guy I did put eyes and a tongue on. His tongue has fallen out a few times and I had to put it back in. And now it's just kind of like that. I made this guy on an RV trip traveling from Utah to Iowa to perform my senior vocal recital to graduate college. I had a toddler and a baby at the time, and I started making this. The snakes are about, the brownish and red rusty colored one is about 4 feet, and this guy is about 5 feet maybe. Anyway, that is it. I have a bunch more, but they are packed away in a box, and the cats have hidden some. I wish I could show you the cupcake I made. It was cute, and it had little seed beads on top to be the sprinkles. This guy, when he finds it, when it comes out of hiding, he will put it in his mouth and just carry it around and meow and meow and meow at us like he's so proud of himself, like he found a great treasure, and he will drop it at our feet, and then we will pick it up and we'll like toss it across the room, and he'll dash after it. Hey, gorgeous. That's Matthias Ravenpaw. You probably saw him in my popcorn video. That's the only video of mine that he's been in so far, I think. Matthias. It's Ravenpaw, not Ravenclaw. It has nothing to do with Harry Potter. I'm in the storage room of my house, the room that is going to become my bedroom whenever I officially finish it and take it back. And this is Pumpkin Firepaw. And they are not related to each other, except by adoption into our family. So thanks for watching, and I would love to hear who of you crochet. What have you made? Do you make amigurumi? I want to make little Ewoks and cute stuff like that. I want to make like a little Dumbledore and C-3PO and Chewbacca and those kinds of things. Did I not show you this yet? This is the fun fur I picked up from the Dollar Tree yesterday. I'm going to make some pygmy puffs out of this stuff. If you've read Harry Potter, you know that Ginny Weasley had a pygmy puff for a pet. So you basically just make a round ball, and then you leave a tail, and you stuff it. And that's the pygmy puff. So I got that color. This one is sort of a brownish gray, but it looks purple in this light for some reason. These are the same. I got this really pretty colorful one here, pastels. And then I got this grayish silver one. There were a few more choices, a bright pink and a purple, but I chose not to get them. And then I found that tin right there. So thanks for watching, and enjoy some chocolate today if you're allowed to eat chocolate. I'm going to eat one of these, and I'm going to go pick up my kids from school, and I've got some more cool videos I'm going to make the rest of this week and show you guys some more fun stuff. So thank you for coming by. I'll see you next time. Peace.